Alright, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. Right now what I'm doing is a Sandy Koufax replay from 1966. And I'm on game 29, if you've been following along on the channel. And so far in the replay, 17-7. He is at home taking on the Cubs today. And we had a little snafu. I've played this game, I almost played the whole thing once, and then had a little mishap, so we're doing it over. Just to be fair, just play the whole thing over. Ellsworth on the mound for the Cubs. Let's look at the Cubs lineup. Adolfo Phillips, Glenn Beckert, Billy Williams, Ron Santo, Ernie Banks, Byron Brown, Randy Hundley, Don Kessinger, and Dick Ellsworth. He's a left-hander. He'll be on the mound. Facing the other left-hander, Sandy Koufax. For the Dodgers, they're going to go Willie Davis, Maury Wills, Lou Johnson, Ron Fairley, Dick Stewart, Jim Lefevre, John Roseboro, John Kennedy, and Sandy Koufax. And we're going to get right into it, no wasting time. Adolfo Phillips. 1-2. He'll line it out to third. And there's one away. Right-hander Glenn Beckert. 2-6. 2-6. Versus the lefty, he's a fly to center. He's got some good stuff in that 2 column. There's Billy Williams, another lefty, 4-6, and fly ball to left. That's 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of 1, Willie Davis, 5'11", lefty, versus the left-hander. That's a home run check. Well, left-hander home run checks are 1. He's got to have a 1. 13, so he'll fly it out to right field. Maury Wills, switch hitter. 312 versus a lefty. 1-5 single. No such luck. He'll line it out to short. 2 away. Here's Lou Johnson. And it's a 4-8. He's a right-hander. Single for Lou Johnson. So 2 away, Lou Johnson at first. Here's Ron. It's not Ron Fairley. It is Tommy Davis. I had made a change there, but it's supposed to be Tommy Davis. 112. Versus a lefty, he'll line it out to second. Another line drive. Another out. 3 outs. Top of the second, Ron Santo. 6-4. That is going to be a strikeout. I've got that one memorized. Ooh. It's that little 6-4. Ernie Banks, 3-7 versus a lefty. He'll ground it out to short. There's Byron Brown, 2 down, nobody on. 3-10, and he strikes out. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the second, here's Dick Stewart. 5-7, right-hander. Struck him out. Here's Jim Lefevre. It's 3-5 versus a lefty. He'll draw a walk. He's not going to steal. They're not going to hold him on. Left-hander Roseboro will hit away. 4-6, lefty. 1-12 single. And it's a 14, naturally. Line out to second. Runner holds, 2 down. John Kennedy. 3-7. And he'll ground it out to short. Inning over, top of 3. Randy Hundley, the catcher. 2-8. 2-8 is ground out to third. 1 out. Here's a shortstop, Don Kessinger. 2-8. And Kessinger will single on the 2-8. Brings up the pitcher, Ellsworth, and Kessinger's going to try to get a lead first. 2 through 6 and a 12. It's a 10, so he will not get a lead. So Ellsworth hitting away 5-11. He's a lefty, first base X. Nick Stewart's a 5.28. $18, that's a good roll. 5 G2, and then a 28. And we've got a 7 on a 28. G2E1. G2E1, error, batter to first, runners advance 1 base. First and second, 1 out. Top of the order, Adolfo Phillips. 6'7". 6'7", he's a right-hander. 6'7", struck him out. Pardon me. So 2 away. With Glenn Becker, he's pretty decent, I think, against left-handers. 1-8. That's going to be a single. He found that 1 column. 1-8, single, 2 stars. Scores a run. Ellsworth to third. And it's 1-0 Cubs. With 2 away, here's Billy Williams. 3-7. 1-2 triple. It's a 17, so he'll fly out to center. Cubs get a run. Bottom of 3. Koufax will lead it off. A 1-9, struck him out. Willie Davis, 4-5, lefty. Fly out to left. 2 away, Maury Wills, switch hitter. 5-10. Batting right. Singles check, 1-6. It's a 4, so single for Maury Wills. And he'll try to get a lead. 2 through 10, 12. It's a 6, so he does. Let's see, hold rating, 0. Catcher, 0. So it's going to be a 1-13. It's a 2. Possible throwing error. Let's see. Catcher is Hundley. What's his throwing rating? Throwing error rating? 1-10. And it's a 1. So he steals second. It goes to third on the error, throwing error by the catcher. So 2 outs. Will's at third. There's Lou Johnson. 5'11", right-hander. Home run check. Uh-oh. Was that a 1? Yeah, I rolled a 1 on the D20. My bad. That is a possible wild pitch. Check. 1-3. So no wild pitch, and we roll again. 1-4 versus a lefty. He pops it out to short. So they end up with nothing. And top of the fourth, Cubs lead 1-0. Ron Santo, 6-10. 6-10, he's a right-hander. Fly ball to center, X. Center fielder, 2-12, Willie Davis. 16 is an F3. And then a 13 on a 12. There's no 13. So it's a fly out to center. One away. Here's Ernie Banks. A 1-6, and he'll ground out to third. 2 away, Byron Brown. 1-4. Fly out to right. Bottom of the fourth, Tommy Davis, 6-7, right-hander. Second base X. 226 for Beckert. 2 and a 5. It's a G3. And then a 7 on a 26. He will make the play. One away. Here's Dick Stewart. 1-4. 1-4. Ballpark check singles. 1-6. He'll line out to short. Jim Lefevre with 2 away. Nobody on. 2-7. 2-7 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, Ellsworth. And just missed a home run, but it's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Top of the fifth, Randy Hundley. Yes, take 2. 5-10, Randy Hundley. Third base X. See if I can pay attention this time. 1-17. Third base. 1 and a 4 is a G2. And then a 16 on a 17. It's an E2. Air batter to second. So it's an E5. And Hundley ends up at second base on the error. Errant throw. Here's Don Kessinger. 3-8. Fly ball to center. That'll hold the runner. Here's Dick Ellsworth. 4-11. Lefty. Ground ball to second base, A. That's going to move the runner over. So 2 away, Hundley at third, Adolfo Phillips. So 2-7, and that'll be a strikeout. That will end the inning. Ken Castro, how's it going? Good to see you. Joining up with the Cubs to Bears. Cubs are playing. They are leading 1-0. Bottom of the fifth, Roseboro. 3-10. Pops it out to second. And it's a 4-10. John Kennedy. 4-10 is a fly out to center. Right-hander Koufax. 3-4. Ground ball back to the mound. Ellsworth handles that one. We'll move to the sixth inning. 1-0. Dodgers won this one in 6-1 in actuality. 110. Glenn Beckert. Ballpark check singles. 1-6. And it's a 9, so he does not get it. He'll line it out to short. Here's Billy Williams. 5'11", lefty. 5'11", first base X. That's trouble. Dick Stewart, 5'28". Already been down this road once. 16's good though. G3. And then a 10 on a 28. He will make the play. So 2 away, Ron Santo. 6'4". That's, if he's a right-hander, that's a strikeout. It is. Up in that right-hand corner there, that's that strikeout. Bottom of 6. Willie Davis, top of the order, 1-5. Ground out to second. Maury Wills. I don't know why I wrote that there. 2-8. Flies out to center. Fly out to center for Maury. 2 away. Here's Lou Johnson. 1 for 2. It's 2-5, and he'll ground out to second. Dodgers are just, man, if they had an offense, can you imagine? If they had a better lineup. Ernie Banks, 1-8. Ground out to short. He might have gone 41-0. Byron Brown, nah. 2-5, struck him out. Randy Hundley, 6'2", right-hander, fly ball to left X. That's Tommy Davis. He's at 4'8", left field. Oh my goodness, it's a 1, triple. That is a triple. And a 6 on a 8. Triple and an E2. Might have an inside the Parker here. Triple and an air batter and all runners score. Nice. So Tommy Davis out there just fumbling the ball around. It's a triple. And he scores on the E7. Whew. That hurts. 2-0 Cubs. 2 outs, bases clear. And it's a 3-3. Line out to third for Kessinger. Tribe fan had a walk-off. Nice. Yeah, Tommy Davis. Like I said in that last game, I'm not a Tommy Davis fan. With that 4 range and +2 arm, and he's really not that good of a hitter. Here he is. Speak of the devil. I mean, his one column's, well, he hit 313. Okay, my bad. 313 at bats, 313 average. For some reason, he just never does very well, but we'll see what he can do here. 3-8. And he flies out to center. He's 0 for 3. That's 1 out, by the way. Here's Dick Stewart. It's 4-9. He's a righty. 4-9 single. Single for Dick Stewart. And probably not a stealer. Nope, not even going to be holding him on. It's a 1-2 versus a lefty. Hit by pitch. First and second, one out. Roseboro, lefty, lefty. 5-5, lefty, lefty. Fly ball to right, B. Let's see. Dick Stewart can tag up here. He is a 1-8 right fielder. Let me double check on that. Right fielder is +1, so that's a 9. +2 for the arm, 11. And it's a 6, so he will move up. We have 2 away, first and third. Here's John Kennedy. 3-5. And he's going to strike out. So nothing doing. Top of the 8th inning. The pitcher Ellsworth. He's going to stay in there. It's a 2-7. And he will strike out. Adolfo Phillips. 6-4, and that is the old 6-4 strikeout. That's come up like 3 times at least in this game. And that's strikeout number 3 for Phillips. It's Glenn Beckert. 5-7 righty. 1-6 double. And it's a 7. Close. Fly out to center. For out number 3. Bottom of the 8th inning. 2-0. Oh, man. I think we're going to go pinch hitter. I think we're going to have to go pinch hitter. Who's it going to be? Let's go with Wes Parker. I'm not sure if he's hurt or not, but in actuality, he might have been. So he's going to lead off here. Switch hitter. He's batting right. 3-11. Ballpark check singles. 1-6. 17. So no dice. A line out to short. So here's Willie. 6'5". 6'5", he's a lefty. Ground ball to short X. Kessinger, 240. 240. Good range, but iron glove. 22, G1. Then an 8 on a 40. He'll make the play. 2 away, Maury Wills. 210, lefty. Ballpark check singles. 1-6, 10, so he'll line out to second. 9th inning. New pitcher. So no decision for Koufax. Let's go Bob Miller. And he's got Billy Williams to lead off. A 6-6. He's a lefty. Grounds out to second. 1 out, Ron Santo. 3-5. 3-5 versus a right-hander. 1-10 single. Anything else? It is a single. Not a stealer. Ernie Banks, they have a 2-run lead. 2-9 righty, and that's going to be more trouble. 1-15 triple, 16-20 double. And it's a 3. So triple for Ernie Banks. That scores another run. 3-0. 1 on the wild on the D20, so 1-11. It is a wild pitch. Guess what? He scores. Wild pitch. Actually, we keep that. Bob Miller uncorks a wild pitch. That scores the run. It's getting out of hand. 2-7. 1-3 single. 13. He'll ground out to short. So 2 away. Base is clear. Here's Randy Hundley. 2-9 right-hander. It's going to be another hit. 1-17 double. Double for Hundley. So Bob Miller kind of stinking things up here. Making things worse. 5-9. Lefty. 5-9 lefty. Shortstop X. Shortstop Wills 327. 3-4. Single. Runners advance on 1 base. And an 8. 27 and an 8. Single, runners advance 1 base. First and third. Here's the pitcher Ellsworth. He's going to hit. It's a 4-8. And he is a lefty batter. So 4-8. Really. 4-8. Single to right field. Scores a run. Bob Miller is just not having much of a day here. Kessinger. It's a 1-15. He was being held on. But there are 2 outs. 17, 16 for being held on. 18. He will go to third. 2 away. First and third, Adolfo Phillips. We're just letting Bob Miller finish this thing out. 3-4. Struck him out. What do you know? Adolfo Phillips, though. That's not much to write home about. That's his 4th strikeout of the game. 3 runs in the 9th for the Cubs. Should just about do it the way the Dodgers offense is going. 3-7. Lou Johnson will strike out. Their offense is just frustrating. 6-7. Right-hander. Second base X. 226. 16. G1. 12 on a 26. He will make the play. So down to their final out, Dick Stewart. Six right-hander. And he grounds it out to third. Hits it sharply, but that's the ball game. So a shutout, 5-0, Cubs win it, which is kind of justified. You know, in that first game when I screwed up, it was Cubs were going to win probably anyway. So they win it, and that's going to be a loss for Koufax. He's going to be 17-8. He goes 8 innings and gives up one. That run right there was not. That was an error. Now this one back here, I'm not sure if that's an earned run or not. Single, then an error, and then Beckert singles him home. But there was a strikeout before that, so it could have been the third out. Is that an earned run right there? Beckert singles him home. That is not an earned run right there. On the error by the left fielder, Tommy Davis. So I think it's one earned run. Hits. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits is all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts, 6, 7 strikeouts, and no walks, and no home runs. Bob Miller came in and gave up 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Did have a strikeout. They almost batted around against him. 3 runs. So Koufax loses game 29, and he's fallen off pace a little bit. He was, and I had it written down. What is he? After this game, he was 19-6. In real life, he is 17-8. So falling off the pace a little bit. All right, we got it done. Cubs win. It's justified. Thank you guys for watching. All you guys, appreciate it so much. Until next time, take care and God bless.